Man. It's your boy Jones coming to you guys live with good news. Welcome y'all to another episode of Sabbath Talk. Bear with me as I get this one here started. Um, Today is a beautiful day. You know they got to give all praises to the Most High. Um, Show how they all thank you to the children. Say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. It's one of those episodes, you know what I'm saying? We really gotta get things in order. We can see a lot of things is transpiring on this earth, on this world, in America alone. That's, you know, ordinary. We have visit in Texas, a state that's literally right above Mexico. We had a serious situation out there. And my condolences go to everyone that's out there, the family, the friends, the children, anybody. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Reach me at repent.podcast.net. Shoot me email information if you guys know, or you know what I'm saying, just a community center anywhere where I could ship water, you know what I'm saying, some coats maybe, you know what I'm saying, boots, anything, because you know it's a serious situation, and I know that you know it's something that we got to do as people to fix these situations. You understand? And, and I'm out. So please just reach out. Let me know what's going on. Who I got to speak to, whatever. Yeah. But for today's episode is based on our children. So I base this episode on let's save our children. The reason why I say that is a lot of times, you know, young parents, or especially those that's in tune in their children's lives, always make that saying like, yo, when I have my child, I'm gonna make sure my child doesn't do X, Y, and Z, don't make the mistakes that we made, etc., etc. But we say these things, but yet still carry those same mannerisms and patterns that we develop as children and still carry on with it as adults. So a lot of these things take place where we say we're gonna do X, Y, and Z, but we don't do X, Y, and Z, and then children being born, the children follow these patterns. A lot of brothers and sisters don't know that the first role model in a child's life is always gonna be the parents. If a child is born in a household and they're yelling and screaming, that child is gonna develop that mannerism. It's gonna become normal because that's just what they've been around. You understand what I'm saying? And 9, 10 times, even if you are a parent that smokes and drinks a lot and do these things, their child is going to pick up on these patterns and will continue doing the things that you do. You understand? And even if you try your best to keep it open, Jim knows a lot. And I'm gonna give y'all a testimony for myself. Um, you know, before I was awoken to who I was, you know what I'm saying? I was just like any other brother. You know what I'm saying? Get the bread, load the L, load the shells, you know what I'm saying? Trying to bag me a patty the bell. You know what I'm saying? That was always the model in the hood, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it, you know what I'm saying, and operate with the things that's given to us. We gotta literally make it work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta improvise with the things they apply, or supply, I should say. You understand? So a lot of times, you know, we do things based on what was given to us. And with my testimony, I was out doing like everybody else. I used to blade. It's a lot, actually. So I like, we'll go through a 3.5. Hey, we go two or 3.5. 2, 3.5, like half hours, saying, quarter, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? We will go through that in a day. You understand what I'm saying? And, one day, this is me changing, you know what I'm saying, not participating in that stuff. My son come to me, he was young at the time. He said, yo, dad, one time I went outside to go do something with your friends, and I see you left the blunt, the ashtray, and I tried to hit it. I hit it, and it was just the most nastiest feeling that I ever felt in my life. And then he said that, and then I guess prior to that, or was it before? I'm not too sure. He was like, yo, dad, you know, dad, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like when you out because you just not the same person. So those two situations literally just made me operate at a whole different time. It's like this is not what I want my children to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like the script, you know, they say when you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know. So I was ignorant to the knowledge. But now that I know, I can't operate and move in that type of time and allow my children to feel like it's okay and that they get caught up. And before you know it, they're stuck into this system that literally is designed to destroy us. You understand? So that was just a testimony for me. You know what I'm saying? And as parents, as individuals who have children, we always want what's best for our children. That's just a must. It's not an if. That's not a maybe. That's just a must. We all want what's best for our children, but sometimes we don't know the things that we're doing. We may think subconsciously that there's nothing wrong, but something is something wrong. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of prime example, even like the music that we listening to. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be playing harsh music around your child if your child is psychologically not there, where they're not able to transfer, understand the difference, especially if you don't give them the breakdown of music, because a lot of our music is based off negativity. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our music is based on shoot, kill, murder, prostitution, etc., extortion. You understand? And a lot of our children, if they see in our parents, is like, yo, you know what it is. A lot of them like, yo, when I grow up, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do those things because my daddy is nothing wrong with that, and it's gonna already be too late to give them that explanation. Where that explanation should have been given from the gate. You know what I'm saying? That explanation should have been that the way the way the music should have been handled should have been like, listen, I'm not even gonna play this around. You understand? I'm not gonna play that because I want them to feel like what's being said is cool, and when it's not, you understand? Like we gotta kill this mechanism where it's okay to listen to music that's talking about exterminating each other. You know what I'm saying? Like we're the only people that get a kick out of killing each other. Like hearing people like, yeah, I'm gonna kill a nigga, boom, 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 and we get a kick out of that. We grew to that. We danced to that. You know what I'm saying? That we're the only people, and it's crazy. It's bogus. It's out of pocket, and those are one of those situations where we got to be hands on and literally be like, nah, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this as a parent. You know what I'm saying? In a parental standpoint, this is where I'm at. Saying, like, we want the best for our children, but in order to get the best for the children, we got to make sure that we fix ourselves. You understand? I can't tell my children, yo, I don't want you smoking, I don't want you doing X, Y, and Z. I want you to be a millionaire. But yeah, the lifestyle, we're not walking what we talk. Doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? We contradicting. And guess what? Children end up being disappointed. We telling them one thing, you want another thing. You know what? They just disregard everything that you're saying and literally go on their own journey. And sometimes their journey is getting caught up. You know what I'm saying? It's getting caught up. So it's very important that we as people, as a nation, literally be aware of the things that we expose to our children. You understand? Like, you ever heard of generational work on wealth? Well, there's also something called generational curse. You know what I'm saying? The curses get passed on to generation to generation. And all of these things can't stop. But somebody got to put their foot and put their foot down and open that door or close it shut. Like, now, we're not letting these things affect us. You can't allow these people to tell you it's X, Y, and Z, it's the community. And nah, it's not. It's us. You know what I'm saying? We have free will to do whatever. We have free will to do good. We got free will to do bad. You understand? We got free will to do good, and we got free will to do bad. I get the pros, y'all. Said we got free will to do good. We got free will. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna be shooting. You but anyway, I'm saying these things because it's time for us as parents, and especially in the condition that this world is headed to. Saying with these vaccines and no more religious exams, and only way you can, the only way you can, saying you could be excluded from these vaccines X, Y, Z. You gotta literally be, you understand, already carrying health issues. All of these stupid nonsense that these individuals is trying to make us, subject to, and we just can't do that. For the sake of our children, we can't do it. Our children is our future. Children is our lives. Our children is everything. It's everything and then some. And if we don't, get hands on it now, then when are we? You understand? When? Because things ain't, like I told y'all before, like I've been saying for the last, those that know me know I've been saying this for years, but for those that don't know and are just tuning in or just now getting to know me, I've been saying this for quite a long time, letting brothers and sisters know that the main objective and everything that you see going on is always to attack the children. They don't. We have already been um, programmed into the system, whether brothers and sisters believe it or not. We already been programmed to the system. You know what I'm saying? We already been indoctrinated to understanding, to their beliefs, to their principles, to their morals, to their values, all that. We been subjected to understand. But one thing that these children have that we no longer have is purity. We don't have that pureness no more. That pureness has been taken away in such a dramatic fashion that I don't think a lot of us can never get that back. A lot of us can never get back that innocence. But the children, they carry those innocence until they're like 12 years old. When it's 12 years old, according to the scriptures, you know what I'm saying, that's when the demons have access, play their minds. You know what I'm saying? It's when they babies, it's hands off. You know what I'm saying? And you see that. You'll witness it. You see a child, 8 years old, 7 years old, respectful, nice, caring, loving. Nowhere by their 12, 13 birthday, you know what I'm saying? Y'all call it being a teenager. Now it's called being attacked by spirits. You know what I'm saying? Because now the spirits got access into your children. So a lot of times our children are, subjected to whatever they're exposed to. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's very important that, you keep your children around, well educated, family orientated people. You can't just have your children around anybody. You understand? It's going to create problem that a lot of us ain't prepared for, especially if you don't have a spiritual understanding. If you have a spiritual understanding, it'll be easy for you to dissect it, see it, break it down, understand. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, then listen, man, you about to come into a rude awakening. You understand? So you gotta literally pay attention to these things. Start checking ourselves at these doors. You know what I'm saying? The scripture says, raise up a child from young, so when they get old, they won't depart. It's in the book of Proverbs. You know what I'm saying? So you got to teach a child from young. Teach them from young. We must teach our children that they kings and queens, that they much more than just being, they much more than just being slaves or came from slavery. Yes, we did come from that. Yes, we suffered from that. Yes. But once you know what was the cause of that, we no longer can use that as an excuse for our ignorance. You understand what I'm saying? That can't be the excuse. We gotta literally be on that. This what took place. This what went down. This is how they was moving with us. This is how I'm gonna move with my children. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna allow these individuals to give us their drugs to smoke, give us their alcohol to drink, give us these fast foods and all of these things that's detrimental to our body. We no longer gonna allow these people to provide us with none of that. You understand what I'm saying? And once we get our hands, once we get in front of these things and show these brothers and sisters and show these people that's running the world that now we ain't falling for your nonsense and we ain't budging or nothing like that. Once they're able to see that, then you know, then we'll be able to show the world the change and show everybody like, look what time we are. Look what we do. Look where we've been at. You understand? These are the things that we must do as individuals, as parents, as caring parents. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. These are the things we must do as caring parents, man. You understand? So I'm just telling you guys these things. If we, like I said, if we don't do these things, then who's going to understand? Who is going to? Pardon me, I just got to take the sleeper off because jump just froze my whole ads. So that we in full effect. So yeah, you know, we just as parents, we got to just literally change our patterns and ways in order to save these children and teach these children the proper manner. Overall, our main objective is to teach our children righteousness. Understand? Brothers and sisters, believe it or not, our objective is to teach our children righteousness. And that's just where I'm at with it. So each one teach one. You must teach your child that they're greater than what society or the system tell us to be. You know, you got to find that and believe that in you. We should not only promote that when it comes to sports or coming to believing that you can get a job. Or no, that should just be everyday life. We should always teach our children that they better than what society says we are. And yes, the war, our back is against the wall. Let's keep it 100. You understand what I'm saying? With all the chaos and all the nonsense, all the negativity, all this hedonistic lifestyle that we've been exposed to, this Hellenistic mentality that we've been exposed to, it's hard for us to see the brighter light at the door. It's hard for us to see that, and it's hard for us to believe because a lot of us is under hypnosis, man. A lot of us believe, like I said, a lot of us walk through life and believing in God and Most High and X, Y, and Z, but don't know the foundation of showing love to God. You don't even know that. You don't even know that. Nor do we even seek it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not just for y'all, this is for me too. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be reading these scriptures every day. That's what it said. The scripture says, meditate on my word day and night. Day and night. You're supposed to be meditating on that word. Find something that sits well with you and push. Keep pushing. You understand what I'm saying? And that's something that brothers and sisters really need to need to think about. As far as us being parents and just killing this traditional generational curse that's placed upon us. You know what I'm saying? These curses can be removed, but it starts within us. And it starts with the men too. So a lot of you men need to get your houses in order, man. Got to get your house in order. Your house got to be in order. Your house is supposed to be your virtue for peace. No drama. No confliction. No arguments. None of that. Should not be at your home. And if a woman, and for the ladies, please, don't be that person to carry on with that spirit. It's unhealthy for both of y'all, and it's damn sure unhealthy for the children. Understand? Because a mother will be like, when you get a man, don't do X, Y, and Z. Don't deal with X, Y, and Z. But then she see you with a man and you doing everything you tell her not to do. You understand? It's just you gotta make it make sense at the end of the day. We gotta literally be like walking on eggshells when we parents and try to raise our children to do right. Because it's easy to do wrong, it's easy to do negativity, but it's hard to be a just man, just woman, a righteous man, righteous woman in a wicked world. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. And I'm saying that based on people of color. Everywhere we go with some type of negativity. And these children I'm seeing now, you know what I'm saying? And those that don't know me, you know what I'm saying? I work with ACS. So I'm seeing these children, man. These children coming out of broken homes and you know, rat infested apartments and going from foster care to foster care. And the more children that you see in those conditions, the worse that they are. The ones that's really going through it, like the streets got them. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that, but I just couldn't put it together. But it all makes sense now. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones that really going through their trials and tribulations, like they only place of help, of comfort is in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Because you get the parents that tell them things that they don't want to hear. You get the foster parents saying things like, listen, I can get you taken out this house right now. Like, you think a child want to hear that all the time? A child is dealing with a lot of emotions, man. Teenagers going through puberty, they finding their identity. You know what I'm saying? They got to deal with acne. You know what I'm saying? They got to deal with being less fortunate than the others that got it. That's just a lot of things that's running through these children's minds. And yet, they crying out for help, but we're not able to help them because that crying out that they doing is the same thing that they. All right, like ain't nothing wrong with you. You ain't gotta go through what you ain't going through what I went through, but that's not the mentality I had. You understand? And it's like you gotta be hands on with your children. You gotta be hands on with your children. We are their first role model. A child comes to you first before they go to anybody. And once that comfortability or trust gets tampered with or broken, they go elsewhere. And I always use me because I want to be the example for brothers and sisters. Like, even with my children, I always create a lane and I always have a door where, yeah, I'm authority, yeah, I'm your father, yeah, I'm all that. But I'm also here to listen to your problems, your concerns, your viewpoints. If you lack understanding me, my job as a parent, as a father, as an alpha male, is supposed to teach you, prepare you, give you better understanding. So when you do go out into the world, you have a better understanding. but you're gonna have confidence in the things that I'm telling you because you know when I'm telling you, I apply it to me, and when you get to see me, you're like, oh, I get that. I know this is on. You understand? So it's very important. The only way we're gonna change these children, us as parents, as individuals, as the generation that's on its way to be the elder generation. You know what I'm saying? Like the 80 babies, listen, it's no more, man. 80s, they're hitting the 40s. You know what I'm saying? Some of them 42. You know what I'm saying? You're knocking on that door. You know what I mean? Like 10 years after that, you're in the 50 mark. You know what I'm saying? And before you know it, you're in the 60s. Unemployment, disability, social security, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to apply for that. That's if this world still, that's if America's still standing. You understand? That's neither here nor there. You understand? So yeah, I don't want to be too long-winded with it, but that's definitely something that you know, touch on, talk about, brothers and sisters. So, and I'm gonna shoot another video. This video that I'm going to shoot, I'm going to address this quote unquote 5%. I'm going to address it. I'm not going to even put it here, but I'm just letting y'all know. Stay tuned for the 5% deception. I'm going to talk to you about it. But yeah, fathers, love your children. Mothers, love your children. Fathers, love your son. Mothers, love your daughters. Let's love them. Let's care for them. Let's raise them. Let's show them the proper path to take. But the only way they're going to be able to see that is by the steps and the path that we present for them. We laid out. And the only path is the most high. The only path is God. That's it. It's only God. You have to believe that it is. I do. I know. I feel it. And say someone woke me up this morning. You know what I'm saying? So that's neither here nor there. You know, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Continue supporting the podcast, man. I'm saying working. See what Jones name. Right. You know, fire, man. Shout out to my son B.O. Playing. Definitely gonna think so. So stay tuned about the movement, support the brand, support the merch. I'm saying, yeah, I didn't want to wear it today, but I'm saying the hat is right here. I'm saying I got this in gray, I got it in white, got sky blue, turquoise yellow. Fire, bro. Fire. You know, I don't want to bring too much. I'm saving it for some. Yeah. Watch out for the watch out for the track suits and all that. Support the brand. Support your boy. Like, comment, share, flood it. To hit the like button. I'm saying that everybody get a piece of this. Repent of God, man. Only place to be. Yeah. So that being said, man, love y'all. I hope y'all bless on enjoy Sabbath. Saying soon will be sundown, soon on time. Oh, 30 minutes actually. 30 minutes. I ain't talk about that. Oh, see? Praise the most high. Luckily I looked at the time. Look at this, man. I see this. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? Y'all see this? and sisters need to understand. I can't stress it enough. I can't stress it. Must understand that vaccine or vax or whatever you want to call it is not meant to be inserted inside someone. You must understand that, especially with this so-called COVID nonsense. You guys will take that junk and that actual virus will be in your bloodstream. These individuals are pushing it on people of color. I seen a commercial yesterday where they like we'll give you guys 100 1,200 but 2 bags just for us to allow us to use your body as research. So basically, you're getting paid to be a lab rat. And if y'all want to walk that path, you know what I'm saying? At the end of it all, you guys got to speak. But I'm gonna tell you right now, please stay away from me. I'm seeing things. They said, listen, even though you got the vaccine, you must still wear a mask. You must still do social distance. So we still have to do these things. Then why am I taking the vaccine? Come on, people, you gotta make it make sense. You gotta make it make sense. And you must always ask yourself, why are they so infatuated with pushing it on people of color? What is about us that they want us to take it? What is it? We got rap music videos with the stupidness. We got presidents and everybody. We got posters and everything and everyone saying, yeah, come do this, come join that, get vaccinated. Yo, it's in your hood. I was fixing my mother's fire stick, and I'm looking at her TV screen. You know, she been harassing me. Come over, come fix it. So I pulled up. I'm fixing it. She's like, yo, I need my CNN. I put the CNN for her. All I see when you look to the right, you see how much people have been affected, how much people has died, how much vaccines has been instituted, how much people have been vaccinated. And, I don't believe media and all of that. To me, it's complete foolishness and stupidity. But I'm telling you guys right now, that joint said 27 million people have taken. Now, whether those numbers is real or not, I'm telling you right now, those individuals will be turned into some cyborgs, Resident Evil, Walking Dead. And when they do, I hope you guys are prepared for it. When it comes, it's gonna come like a forest fire. They rejected homeless people. I'm telling you guys, ever let these people tell you you should be taking X, Y, and Z. These guys are not health experts. I'm not a health expert, but I follow the ultimate expert. That's Christ. That's the most high in his son's Christ. Understand me? Y'all need to start taking heed. So read your Bible, so you won't be so afraid and thinking that this so-called virus is running wild. We need to get vaccinated as a solution for what? What are we rushing for? To go back into a world or go back into things to be and go back to things being normal again? No, it will never be normal ever again. And brothers and sisters need to just get over. It. Never be normal again. So the sooner you guys see that, the sooner you guys understand that, and put trust into the Most High, the less fear you're gonna have with this shenanigans that's taking Say most I said, I don't give you the fear. Most I don't give you that. I'm saying that's First Timothy 2:7. Most I don't give us a spirit of fear, but power, truth, love. You got to get on board, man. Don't fall for the okie doke. You understand? They ain't like us then. They damn sure ain't gonna like us then. And if this vaccine is such such a necessary thing for us because you guys care for our health. Take down all these McDonald's. Take down all these fast food corporations. Take them all down. Give us cell phones that don't give us radiation that's giving us brain tumors. Come on, man. Make it make sense. Take all that back. Then we have a conversation. You guys won't, because it's never for our best interest. It's all about money gains. Think about this. When these vaccines came up, look how high the stock for that joint went. Brothers and sisters is cashing out off of those stocks, right? Come on, I can't make this up. You gotta make it make sense, man. When does COVID is a serious matter? When? Because out of nowhere, on February 14th, the world opened back up. Dining is closed at 11 now, so you guys can have a great old time. You know what I'm saying? Sit some sisters, do what it do. You know what I'm saying? All that. Understand? So I don't like nothing. So brothers and sisters want to walk that walk, man. You free and please do whatever you guys want. Just please stay away. Stay away from me. Stay away from my family. Stay away from my loved ones. Even for my loved ones and my family, I take that. Stay away from. Because I already know where it's going. You know what I'm saying? You guys are falling in line to the nonsense. Always remember, it's more of us than them. If we say no, they got no choice but to just let it rock. If the city was closed down and they telling you, let's say curfew is 10 o'clock and everybody's outside at 10 o'clock saying, no, we're not going inside. What? Nobody, that curfew joint no longer applies. They tell you social distance and nobody should be in the party or you can have this amount of people, so no indoor dining, only outdoor. And everybody say no, and everybody doing what they doing. Guess what? Those states cannot apply. If they say everybody got to get vaccinated, and we say no, guess what? That's just what it is. But you guys are busy watching the news, TV, watching these dudes play with the numbers, and got you dudes paranoid and shook and believing what y'all seeing. Come on, make it make sense. Why don't know what? Listen, if the virus was so real, it doesn't need to be televised. It doesn't need to. Doesn't need to. Is there things in the air that's causing us to get sick? Absolutely. But a lot of it comes from bad nutrition. We're not eating right. So of course, a lot of these things going to take place. I'm not going to sit here and act like there's nothing out there. There's a lot out there, especially us already being vaccinated since we was babies. A lot of us is carrying bacteria from these vaccines. Come on. But for the way for the campaign that they have for this so-called virus, it's like, nah, I gotta make it make sense. I don't have nothing. I'm sorry. You understand? Like, I'm not with it. You guys could be with it, but I'm not. I'm saying you go fool a fool, but you can't fool a smart man. You think you can. You know what I'm saying? We was made to be kings and queens, royalty. I'm not gonna let these people tell me X, Y, and Z. And you know what's crazy? Even in places of color in other countries, they put their foot down. Like, we ain't doing nothing. People out in Jamaica, they're not trying to hear that. People in Haiti, they're not trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? people in Africa, they're not trying to hear that. Like, what? I'm not instituting that to my people. I'm not. We're not believing that. When it happens, it happens. But I know for a fact that once them vaccines is implemented and injected into people, what you see in Wuhan, China, is what you're going to see in your community. Yeah, you're really gonna have to be walking around with the Sandy from SpongeBob suit on. You're gonna walk with that joint on your body because it's gonna be contaminated all over the place, and that's gonna be an open door for them to create another law, to create another rule, to create another speculation and expectations, and this is what you guys got to do moving forward because individuals are being lab rats and allowing these people to inject them with things that they don't even have 100% accurate information. Come on. I can't be the only ones that seen this. And yes, praise the Most High. There's a lot of us that's waking up, that's in the know with all this information. But I'm just so disappointed that with all this information, a lot of us and sisters still rather go to X, Y, and Z to get these vaccines. And for what? So you can go to the mall. You can't even listen. You gonna go to the mall. You still gotta have a mask on. So why? And and there's so much proof that the mask don't even work. The mask only means that you being submissive to the control. And me, I don't walk around with a mask. I'll be 100. I don't walk around with a mask. But when I go inside the stores, I put it on. Not for me, not for the system. I care less for that. It's just I don't want that person that's not woke, that's scared and believe everything that they see on TV. I don't want them to feel scared and feel like I'm putting harm to them. I'm bringing harm to them. So that's the only reason why. But outside of that, you'll never see me with these joints on. You understand? So that's neither here nor there. You know, I was gonna clip it earlier, but not the vaccine people. Always gonna touch on. You know what I'm saying? So those that know your boy, it's your boy Jones. Bring that hood news. You know what I'm saying? That's it. This is for the people. That's all I do it for. This is the voice for the voiceless. So follow your boy on IG, Facebook, Twitter, you know what I'm saying? All podcast platforms. We in here. Take over. This is the takeover. You know what I'm saying? What y'all do. You know what I'm saying?